Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 50 Shades of Tay. I'm Taylor Gonzalez, and my guest today plays James in the upcoming Poohniverse horror film, Pinocchio Unstrung, which hits theaters July 24th. I am so excited to welcome Cameron Bell. Cameron, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
Oh, good, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I actually got to hang out with your buddy Pinocchio over the weekend at
Oh, yeah.
Monsterpalooza in Pasadena. It was so fun getting to see the doll up close. So crazy to see all that detail.
Yeah, he's crazy realistic, isn't he? It's just like when they brought him out, I was like, blimey now. He is proper cool. Like just the way they make him look wooden, it's just crazy. It's crazy how they do it. I'm just like, I was so confused when I saw it. I was like, that's just amazing. I was mind blown, genuinely.
Yeah, it's one thing to see like pictures of it online or to see it, in the trailer or on the posters, but to get up close and personal and see like the individual carvings and just the detail with the hair. And
Oh,
he's pretty heavy too. I think he was like 40 pounds or something like that, which I did not expect at
yeah.
all.
It was crazy. And also inside it, the animatronics, the way he moves on set in between takes, the way he moves his facial expressions. And it's just crazy, Todd Masters, such a cool guy. But just the way he creates his stuff, he's such a creative guy. It's just like it's crazy how they can use such practical things, CGI, you don't really need that. You've
Yeah,
got you've got a literal doll, on set with you. It's just crazy. It gets you into the scene, gets you into the character, and it's like having a cast member with you.
yeah,
But it's just
no.
like it's
It was
insane.
crazy because we were at this pub in Pasadena called Lucky Baldwin's, and we had him like seated at a chair next to us at our table. And I kept looking over and I was like, it's so crazy. You don't even think of it as like it felt like it was his own living like entity.
It can be creepy as well because it can be just staring at you sometimes. And it's like it can be a bit creepy. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is your first time being cast in a Poohniverse film. Before you joined as James, were you already a fan of the franchise?
No, I heard about it a lot though. Obviously, it was really like Poohniverse, and Swimming Through Blood and Honey 2 was really, really popular online. And I watched a lot of it, all the clips and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure because it was quite a while ago, it was a few years ago. I watched one of the movies, and I just remember being like, I mean, I was quite young at the time, being grossed out at the kills. I mean, that's the point of it. I mean, it's like there's these creative kills of how they do it and stuff like that. I mean, it's just really different from any horror movie. And just Poohniverse is just completely different from any horror movie. You know what I mean? It's just an amazing franchise. You know what I mean? So it's just really great to work on one of their projection. I mean, yeah. So
Yeah, it is so cool. It's just been fun seeing them do all the different fairy tale creatures. Where they started out with the Winnie the Pooh characters, and then they added in, Owl and Tigger and stuff like that. And then now we have Bambi, we have Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, and then now with Pinocchio, it's just such a cool lineup of characters.
and it's crazy. They've just got a whole entire cast of them, and it's
Yeah,
like they brought them all in for the book and stuff like that. And it's just really creative, and
yeah.
it's really cool. All these movies that they're putting together to like one whole big story.
hmm
Really, really creative, and I'm really interested in it. So yeah,
How did you end up getting casted in the role of James for Pinocchio Unstrung?
it was quite a long time ago.
Oh,
Nearly 3 years, I think.
wow.
But I remember just getting the script on the first day I got it right, reading the script, and I just really connected with it. Just having because I have really close friends. I talk to them a lot, and just having that thing of losing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would just never think of it. It would be terrifying.
yeah.
Not having anyone to talk to, losing your parents really close to you. You want someone to talk to, but you have no one to talk to, and that's why Pinocchio comes into this story. And James really wants to connect with him because he wants someone to talk to. I
Mhm.
mean, Geppetto's there, but having someone kind of that acts your age,
Yeah.
it's just good to talk to, and that's why I really connected into the script and stuff like that, and that's why I really got into the role, and like I think that's why I got the job. So yeah,
Ah, that is awesome. Without giving too much away, what can you tell us about James?
he's a really good kid. He tries to be the best. He has his struggles. Um, losing your friend is just like it really bring you down a lot. He's trying to keep himself up every day. It's quite of a struggle there.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just feel like when Pinocchio comes into his life, and also having a grandpa that looks after you, it's not the same as having parents because you don't get that proper love. And Geppetto's working on stuff a lot most of the time, so he doesn't see it. But yeah, It's just he's a good kid. He's trying to keep himself up every day, and getting Pinocchio and everything goes wrong. It's just it's quite a lot for him. But he
Mhm.
does understand that he needs a friend and he needs someone to talk to, and that's when Pinocchio comes in. And it's really good for James because he has someone to connect with. So it's just it's really good. Yeah.
Uh, what was it like working with Pinocchio as a puppet?
Um, it was mind blowing, like I said. I mean, in between takes, you have someone moving him on the control. It's just like it's crazy, practical effects. I really do have an interest of them in film and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just crazy working with him. He would do his practice his lines in between and stuff like that. Yeah, it was just genuinely crazy. I don't really know how to explain it. It was just like having a genuine cast member with you, but he's like small and it's just and he's wooden and it's crazy. It's crazy, man, genuinely.
Oh my gosh. Well, something people might not know is that Louis Santer, who plays Tigger in the Blood and Honey 2 and 3 films, and Martin Portlock, who plays Peter Pan, they actually helped bring Pinocchio to life as puppeteers on the film. How cool was that to, be on set and then you look and there's Tigger and there's Peter Pan?
I'll tell you what though, when they were controlling the Pinocchio, right? They did like fake lines. We would talk to each other in role in between scenes, and they do his lines and stuff like that, and we pretend we were talking to each other like actual mates. And it also connected me to the role a lot more. You know what I mean? And they're generally funny guys. They have really good roles in the franchise, and yeah, it's just really good working with them, and they were really really good with Pinocchio, and yeah, they're really nice guys. So yeah,
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, at Monsterpalooza, they showed a little bit of behind the scenes footage
yeah,
of Pinocchio, like in between takes and stuff. And it was cool. They were talking about how Martin like would move his mouth off camera to like match the way that the mouth of the puppet would go and then to see them like wearing like the green suits so they could be, green screened
yeah.
out of there. That was really cool to see. And yeah, I hope to see more behind the scenes footage of how they
Yeah.
were able to collaborate and bring him to life.
100%.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love Reese, the director of Pinocchio Unstrung. He's so talented, so funny, and so kind. What was it like getting to work with Reese on Pinocchio Unstrung?
He is genuinely, I think, one of the best directors I'll ever meet. The way he gives feedback, it's really constructive. If you mess up, it's fine. He doesn't really mind. He'll keep going takes until he gets one that he likes. And the thing is, right, once I went behind the scene to go and ask him a question, and I saw him sitting down, and he was wearing these headphones,
Uh,
and he was listening to music while he was watching the scene. And I've never seen anyone do that, anyone in the industry ever. And he listens to music that he thinks will fit the scene,
oh,
and it's watching it. And if it fits with the music, then that's what he wants. And it's just crazy how you think of that. It's a crazy way of
mhm.
like visualizing the scene and getting what you want. And I just think it's really interesting how he does that. It's really unique, and it's just an amazing technique to use. And he's just an amazing constructive director. And yeah, it really helped me to get into the character with him. It's
Oh,
just, it's just, he's so cool, to be honest. Yeah.
that is awesome. You also worked with the incredible Richard Brake. He's in so many incredible films throughout his career. He plays Geppetto in Pinocchio Unstrung. What was it like getting to work with Richard on this?
I mean, he's one of those people that dives into the character a lot. You know, he goes into the backstory, everything. In between scenes, he'd be in character, smashing about, screaming. He's like, I looked at him and I was like, wow, he's invested. And it's just having those people when you're working on set to bounce off of that really also gets into character. So all these things that help you get into character. And it's just having these people like Jessica and Richard that you can bounce off of. Yeah, it really helps you to get into character a lot, especially
Mhm.
when it's your first scene and you just come on set and you see him in character and it's like, right, I know this is going to be a good scene and I know we're going to do amazing. And it gives you really good comfort as well. He's really nice fun all the scenes and stuff like that. He's just an amazing actor, top tier, just great. He's really a pleasure to work with.
Oh, that is awesome to hear. Yeah, I can't wait to see his take on Geppetto. I think it's going to be so cool. And yeah, I just love seeing him pop up in so many different films throughout his career. It's like every time I put something on, I feel like he's in it. And it's like, that is so
Yeah,
cool that he
yeah.
has, so many awesome roles throughout his lifetime.
And I've seen him in Sisu recently as well.
Oh, yeah.
And he was in Star Wars as well. It was just like these so many things that he pops up.
So many
It's
things.
mad. I know.
Yeah. So I was curious, how and when did you know that you wanted to get into acting?
Um, So I have a twin sister. It was a long time ago, right? So this is what happened. So we went to see my dad go for a little amateur play, right? He was an amateur actor at the time. He wasn't really doing anything big. He was in a little play, and I remember me and my sister going to watch him for a bit of fun. And after the show, I remember me and my sister jumping around. We were really excited. We went up to my dad and we were like, "Dad, Dad, Dad, please, can we start this? It looks so cool. It looks so fun. I really want to get into this. You know, it looks really, really cool." So then he was like, "Want to have a go? You know, what's there to lose?" So we got into theatre, started doing some, stuff with grades and stuff like that, and we started getting more and more invested into it. And we were like, "I want it to be more serious." All the dancing and stuff about it, it's cool and it's really, really like gets you invested into roles and stuff like that. But having more natural stuff is what we want, and more like depth into characters. And we like characters reading books and stuff like that. We've always liked that type of stuff. So reading scripts, it's just like stuff we love. So we got into it. We got an agent. We started going to pop ups and stuff like that, just to do little scripts here and there. And it was just, yeah, we loved it. I've always loved diving into characters I've never seen before, getting into it's like reading a story. It's just genuine. I love books. I love reading scripts. Just type of stuff, that type of stuff that got me interacting. I just loved it. I've loved the journey so far. So yeah, I keep going.
Oh, that is cool. That's cool. Number one, that it was like inspired by your father, and number two, that you have a twin sister who is also in acting. Like it's a cool like family thing that it's been passed on to you guys, and now you guys are doing your thing. So incredible.
Yeah, I know. And also, my mum she was amazing. She got me to all that acting classes and stuff like that. I just like my mum and dad really like they influenced me. Like
Yeah.
also me wanting to be in a film and stuff like that. I wanted to be on stage. Just really boosted that. You know what I mean? It's just yeah, I've really loved the journey I've got across so far. It's amazing.
Oh, that is
It's hard
great.
to
Yeah.
believe it. It's just crazy.
Oh, so nice to have supportive family behind you and,
Hmm.
encouraging you and like I don't know, there when you want to take a leap because I don't have kids obviously, but
Yeah.
like to have someone be like I want to get into acting, it just
Uh,
seems like such a big step and to have someone encourage you and behind you and then now look like you're in Pinocchio Unstrung. I know your twin sister, she's going to be in the new Hunger Games, so it's just like it's really exciting and just awesome that your parents are there to help out and you know
Yeah, and my sister as well. She's always there for me. You know, she's in the industry with me. It's just like having that person in the industry with you that can help you and support you. And that's the only thing you could ask for, you know? That's the best thing you could ask for.
yeah.
Having someone there to help you on scripts. Maybe she does some scripts with me sometimes myself tape. Just having someone there, that's really, really good. So that's all I can ask for really. Which is amazing.
Yeah, that is really true too, because you have someone your age, your exact age, who's going through the same thing as you, so you know what it's like to be young and to be, being cast in these roles.
Mhm.
That's really cool. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, have like a peer, but that's also your sister. It'd be
Yeah.
cool if one day the two of you got to be in a movie together.
Yeah, my sister's always wanted that, to be honest. We have gone for quite a lot of roles together, traveled quite a lot, but one day I really do want to be in a thing with my sister. I mean, a project. Because it's just
That's
been,
awesome.
because I've never seen her work on set before, because she's
Mhm.
always been away. So I just really want to see what she's like on set, you know?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'll be amazing. I'll be amazing.
You know
Hopefully
what's
one day.
interesting? Do you know who Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning are? They're sisters. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if they're twins. I don't know if they're twins, but I know they're sisters.
yeah,
They are finally going to be in the first movie like
yeah.
ever together, and that blew my mind because I feel like I've seen them both, for probably a decade now in all these movies, and it's just like,
Mm.
oh, they've never been in something together, so that's kind of
Yeah,
cool to
yeah.
see them come together after all these years, and I think it's
Uh,
going to be so special to see them on screen at the same time.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, since we're talking about Pinocchio and it's a horror film, what are some of your favorite horror films?
I've watched a few screams in my life. I mean, they're just like a really popular horror movie, you know. Even if you're not into horror movies, a lot of people watch them, you know.
Yeah.
I never watched that many horror movies, but I like, the supernatural kind, you know,
Mhm.
like Hereditary. What a good movie.
Mhm.
Just like the really scary like jump scares and stuff like that. I've always been interested in the horror movies and stuff like that. But yeah, just the supernatural side, Hereditary. That's probably my favorite horror movie.
So
It's
good.
just supernatural, ghosts, stuff like that. I've been really interested in those sort of things. So yeah.
Oh, very cool. Well, Cameron, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk all things Pinocchio Unstrung. You guys have to check out this movie when it's in theaters, July 24th. But in the meantime, if people want to follow you and keep up with everything that you're doing and see all the really cool behind the scenes pictures and videos you're posting from the movie, what's your Instagram handle where people can come and follow you?
Okay, Bell Twins of Insta. That's and also Cameron Bell Official and Annabelle Official. That's our separate pages. So go to those, love stuff like that. Yeah, really
Oh,
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
thank you
I'm
so
enjoying
much. It was so nice to see you, and I can't wait to
it.
see you as James in Pinocchio Unstrung, July 24th. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. You too.
Bye.